Yes, welcome, world. How are you doing? How is everybody doing tonight? It's another exciting night in the cave. You know, we making it do what it do, and of course, I'm joined by Miss Queen. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I see you got the low light. You know, I guess the Feds is watching, huh?
No, I just got a whole environment. My son's trying to fall asleep right now. So
Ah, it's all good. Trust me, I know. I understand. I understand. So good. So good. Okay. She turned the light up. Okay. I guess the Feds left. You know, they ain't watching no more.
don't you starting already?
You know that's what I do. You know that's what
I know. I see how you got it going.
it's all good. It's all good. Oh yes, welcome everybody to the cave tonight. Of course, it's just me and Queen right now rocking out. We waiting for DJ Favor and Miss Seneca Mac. They running late. Guess they must be caught in some traffic. Held up, but it's all good because Cal and the Queen. We gonna make it happen. We gonna rock out.
Definitely.
Yes, yes. So tonight is a real interesting topic. Somewhat controversial. Ladies, I want y'all to put your thick skin on tonight because we're gonna talk real. We're gonna talk real tonight. Tonight's topic is he only does what you allow him to do.
Mm.
Yeah. I'll repeat that again. I heard that, Queen. Tonight's topic of the man cave is he only does what you allow him to do. So we're gonna talk on that. We're gonna talk on that. Like I said, I need y'all to put your big girl panties on, put your thick skin on. Yeah. Get your drink, because we're gonna talk real life tonight. We're gonna talk it. We're gonna talk it. And Queen, I know you can help me break it down to the ladies. We're not trying to come at the ladies, we just trying to drop knowledge, help you to understand.
It's crazy that you even opened up with this. When Gator sent me what the topic was gonna be,
Mm-hmm.
I was like, really, Cal, I wanted to hit you in your inbox. Like,
and you should have.
Man, you just
have.
don't know what I just went through this last week.
Mm.
So
talk on it. Talk it.
So I'm about to go ahead and open up because I'm all for being forward.
There we go.
You remember I said that I had got out of my marriage and then I had a dude that I was dealing with.
Right.
He followed me here to Virginia.
Oh, wow.
I just sent him home like maybe 4 months ago.
Wow, so he followed you to Virginia.
Followed me to Virginia in 2019. Stayed the whole time and then decided that he wanted to go back home. Okay. So he went home. We talking. He said, I just need to see my family. I miss my family. You the love of my life. I love you. This is I sent him home September.
Okay.
This is us still talking October, November. He's still, and I'm helping him. If he needs something, I'm sending him money.
Okay.
Because I'm used to us making sure each other was okay.
Okay. All right.
Okay. So, I was supposed to. His family asked me to come visit him on Thanksgiving. I didn't go because I just wasn't ready to be around him.
I get it.
So his ex, the girl that I knew that he left for me, end up hitting me up like the day after Thanksgiving, like, yeah, me and Calvin, we've been sleeping together.
Oh, wow.
So he been back sleeping while he still, he video chatting me, talk about, I need to go to sleep on the phone with you and this and that. Right? Wow. So anyway, past that. I was supposed to go see him the second weekend of December because his family was like, okay, you couldn't make it for Thanksgiving. Just come down and chill with us.
Family want to see you, okay?
Okay. So he's still telling me he loved me. I'm going to love his life. And I didn't it didn't register until, so we still talking. I didn't make it to him that second weekend in December because I had work or whatever.
Okay.
So the weekend before Christmas, he started to ignore me. We talking every day now, and now you just starting to ignore me. Okay? Okay. Christmas Day, 12 a.m., he called me. You busy on Facebook? Can I call you? I was like, yeah, you can call me. What's going on? By this time, I'm already prepared. Like, I'm preparing myself to be okay without him.
Exactly.
So I really don't need you. So you can call, but whatever you say is not going to bother me.
Exactly.
Okay, so then we stopped talking. He hit me up. We talked. And then I don't hear from him until like the end of that Christmas week.
Okay.
And he hit me up like, I realized that everything that I did to you is coming back on me. And I realized you was in my life for a reason, whatever the case may be.
Right,
okay,
right.
So let's fast forward. So let's go ahead and make the long story short.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, New Year's come. He called me, video chat me from his brother's house. Mm-hmm. I just don't know what's going on. You know, by this time I knew he was messing with another girl. So I'm like, oh, so you and your girlfriend got into it? Or whatever the case may be?
Right, putting that out there.
Yeah, like, she just, she da-da-da-da-da-da-da. As soon as he hang up with me, she starts to chat with me. Because they got into it and she had his phone. So now she's chatting me from his phone.
Got it.
Guess what she said? Mind you, this is 3 years. After I got out my marriage, this is 3 years me and this man been dealing.
Okay.
She sent pictures of them kissing.
Ooh.
And a marriage certificate. He was married
the whole
December the 7th, 2020. The whole time when his family and them was still asking me to come visit.
Ooh. Whoa. Okay.
All right.
So he pillow talking with you.
Mm-hmm.
He's still sleeping with the woman he's with. Then he tried to dub you, he tried to egg you and everything. Then call you back and try to make good and try to fix the situation. Only to find out the whole time this woman wasn't a girlfriend, she was a wife.
But he only knew her for a month before they got married.
Oh, listen, he just all over the place. He's all over the place. Sound like,
and that takes us into our subject.
Yes, it does.
They will only do what you allow them to do.
Yes.
I made the mistake of telling him because he got me out of a lot of dark places when I was in my marriage. He was there when I was going through my divorce.
Okay.
So I appreciate him for that. And I told him, like, I don't know what I would have did without you. Right. And that might have been my wrong move. Because that wasn't a man that I was telling that to. That was a boy that I was telling that to.
That's a fact.
So as soon as I let him know that, he took advantage. Okay, I could be out here doing whatever I want to do. Because guess what? She gonna take me back.
He did what a boy does. He started playing games. And we all know games is for kids. Don't no grown person play games. We put the situation on the table and tell it what it's for, and you either make the choice to accept it and roll with it, or go your separate ways. But at least we give you that option, that choice, let you know what it is from the door. But a boy plays games. Wow.
Yes.
Wow. That's definitely a great example of they only do what you allow them to do.
And I've been on my self-healing journey, and that kind of knocked me back a little bit, like.
Right.
Damn, that's what you really would do?
That's what boys do. Boys play games. And that's amazing. That's really amazing. But you know what? I'm going to tell you, I don't fault you for that situation at all. Or as far as, because you didn't allow him to do anything. And I'm going to say, honestly, I don't think you should fault yourself for anything. You was at a certain place in life at that time, and he came at the right time, and everything seemed good. So you acknowledging and telling him that, honestly, Queen, I don't think you did anything wrong. You did actually what a good-hearted person does, and tell him, thank you for being there for me in this time of need. He was playing both sides of the fence. He was manipulating the situation and taking advantage of it and he tried to play both sides of the fence until the scales got on the balance and he couldn't do it no more. Then he tried to, because in all actuality, he never even came clean to you and told you what the situation was about. You found out the situation because the wife contacted you and let you know what the situation was. And then at that moment, if you would have continued with the situation and continued with him, then it would have been a situation of you allowing him to do something. But you cut the situation short right there. So I commend you for that. You actually did the right thing. You have some women and some people, men too, that will, after finding out the situation, will still continue with the situation, and then later on down the line get upset with the situation.
It was the situations following up to it.
Okay.
So I don't fault what went on now.
Mm-hmm.
But following up to it, and now Gator here. Okay. Gator knew that I got my own apartment in Alabama.
Right.
He knew I was dealing with a certain person.
Mm-hmm.
And this person was like, one night he got so drunk he put his hands on me, like he spit on me, like.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
So I'm like, when I talk real, I'm talking real. Like when I give you, I got a whole testimony that I can give out.
Preach. We here.
I'm not saying that now.
Congregation.
Right now, I did what I was supposed to do and cut that off.
Mm-hmm.
But back then, those signs was put out for me and I didn't pay attention.
Gotcha.
He was messaging girls. He was, if I wasn't having a threesome, then he didn't want to be, or he would get mad when I wouldn't do this. So it's signs.
Right.
If you allow this person to do it, you can't fault that person. You know that saying, fool me once.
Mm-hmm.
Shame, what is it? Shame on me.
Shame on you.
Shame on you.
Twice. No, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
Exactly. And he fooled me twice. I let him do that.
Okay. Well, you learned from it. So that's a beautiful thing. Because as we know, it's all about growth. You learn from it and you're moving forward from it. So, that's the great thing about it. But that's definitely a great example of the topic tonight in the conversation. Sisters out there, I just want to let you know, like, a man is only going to do what you allow him to do. At the end of the day, if you allow that man to go out there in the street and mess around and fool around and come home to you and kiss you and love on you and lay in your bed, he's going to do that. If you allow that man to lie and manipulate situations for his benefit and not for the growth of y'all as a union and a strong foundation, he's going to do that.
He's going to do it.
Yeah, it doesn't make it right, and we're in no way, shape, or form saying that it's right. But if you allow it, if you allow that behavior, if you allow that to happen and not stand firm on your square as a queen, he will continue to do that. So, you have to set some boundaries. You have to, understand your worth and your value, and stand firm on what you're not going to allow. And then right there, you'll be able to make a sound decision on what you need to do. And that that boy then will understand the queen that you are. But don't allow the foolishness and then later on down the line be mad at it. You can't play both sides of the fence, because when you do that, you are now giving him an argument. You are now giving him a leg to stand on, because then in return, when you allow that behavior, he's going to throw that back at you. I'll give an example. If when you met him, he always went to the club every Friday and Saturday. He went out with the boys every night. He ain't come home at 7, 8 in the morning. He did this when you met him, and he continued to do this. And then 2 years down the line, you want to complain about it, and you want to make it a big issue, and you not taking this, and how could he do this, and this is so disrespectful to y'all home. He in return is going to say, I've been doing this for the last 2 years.
Exactly.
So why are you making this a thing now? Whew. So you don't allow it from the door.
I'm telling you, it's crazy, because I've been getting like So, Cal, like I was telling you, I was getting inboxes from him. Like, I'm realizing you're the love of my life, and I wasn't responding. You know how you can look and don't open the message, but you can just see the first few words? So I wasn't opening it. So when she started messaging me, I was like, did you see that I wasn't even responding to what he was saying? So why are you inboxing me? You need to find out who else your man might be talking to. And at this time, I didn't know it was her husband. But you might want to find out who else your husband's talking to.
Your husband.
At the end of the day, you gotta listen. When it comes down to it, I stand strong. And Gator know I hate the word all. When you put all women and all men in the same category. I hate it. Because all men are not dogs. And all women ain't out here trying to be gold diggers.
That's a fact.
But when you don't understand who you are as a person, you are easily manipulated by these boys and by these girls.
That's right.
That just want to see what they can get out of you and use you.
That's right.
I stand strong to that.
That's a fact. That is definitely a fact. And you know, the funny story, you said that you hate the word all. I definitely know that all too good. Because I found that out the hard way. I don't know if you remember, Gator, back me up. The first time I met you, Queen, was when I co-host on the Breakdown with you and Gator. And you know me, I'm always talking my shit. I'm always talking my shit. And I said something about
you said oh.
I said oh.
It's a trigger word.
I said something and something similar, not word for word, but I said something similar to see all y'all women always
man,
I couldn't even, after I finished that sentence, I caught the wrath of Queen.
I just put my mic on mute.
Look, you can get all these hands if you say all.
I caught the wrath.
And I'm telling you, it's not just what y'all saying all. I feel that same way with women.
Right.
Don't compare every person that you dealt with to every man you come encounter with.
Right.
They're not the same.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
They're not
I've been
the same.
saying this
I hate
for
that.
so long.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
And that's why you not running into who you supposed to be with, or you not meeting your mate, because you so steady holding them accountable for what the last man did to you. And it wasn't even a man. It was a boy that was doing that to you.
Thank you.
Ooh, talk on it. Talk on it.
Understand what I'm saying.
I'm trying to sit here and be quiet.
No, chime in, bro.
No, talk.
I've been dealing with some boys.
Talk on it.
So yesterday, my niece is dealing with this dude, and come to find out, this cat that put hands on my niece, bro.
Oh no.
So I ain't know what was going on. I ain't know, sometimes they try to keep it from us, because they know how we gonna get. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a fact.
Her mom went through this thing, dog.
Okay.
And so I come to find out, my mom is running back and forth, taking these boys back and forth down this highway. She told me, I just got to take a little ride. I'm like, a little ride? What's a little ride? It ain't that far. Well, come to find out, we're going to Marion Junction, which is about 40-something miles away.
Okay.
My brother, my nephew, got into it with them yesterday. 3 of them decided they want to jump my nephew, bro.
Oh, really?
Now, all of these cats, mind you, are 18, 19, 20-year-olds. My nephew just graduated out of high school.
Okay. I got you.
I'm heated. Now, one, because my nephew, he got a temper.
Yeah.
So he'll jump at the drop of a dime. Something he don't like, he gonna flip out. But my thing is, if you a man, you ain't gonna let no youngster get you out of your character.
There you go.
You probably used to that type of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I'm running behind, because my mom was gonna take these cats all the way down here by herself.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, we're not having that. Not after what just happened yesterday.
Oh no,
they could have did anything.
Speak on.
I'm like, nah, you know. And my pops is in Birmingham. That's another story dealing with my nephew.
Mm.
He's okay now, but he was in the hospital. But
okay.
Yeah, so I'm like, oh no, I'm finna ride with you.
Let's go. Let's go.
We together right now. I'm glad you told me. Let's ride.
Let's go.
So yeah, and like Queen was saying, it's just these cats show themselves so easily, bro. They say the stuff that's so, like, soon as you hear certain words, like Queen does have trigger words. I'll tell you that right now.
I will never say all in a sentence around Queen. I don't care if I'm saying all cars.
When we were sex battles, not to break down, when we were sex battles, and we weren't doing Spotify, iHeartRadio, none of that. We was just doing phone conferences back in the day, bro. And everybody could call in, and they would hit one of them trigger words for Queen, and she'd just come all out.
I'm gonna tell you who. I'm gonna tell you, Cal, who did it for me.
Who did it?
And I'm gonna say his name on live because he used to hate when I call him. Wani
is in
Fresh
right now. He's watching.
Oh, Mr.
Fresh. He used to always hit those words. Like
Fresh jumped into messages.
I was just about to say, Fresh.
Do you see him?
Fresh is a fan of you, Queen.
Yeah,
right now, he's getting a lot of messages. He's
a huge fan.
He said, let me tell you, he said, "Oh, Queen, that's my bae, Queen bae." Then he also said that he low-key still want to take you out for some ice cream.
He better not say no ice cream, because I used to hate when he said that.
He said, I still wanna buy Queen some ice cream, low-key. Laugh out loud.
Well, I don't eat ice cream.
You don't eat ice cream, man.
It gotta be non-dairy.
Non-dairy
ice cream, dog. So no sundaes, no vanilla, no chocolate.
Okay.
Strawberry. That ain't gonna work.
Starbucks though.
Starbucks. Oh, okay. And I know he heard that, so don't be surprised if you get a delivery at Starbucks.
He gonna send you a certificate.
Yeah.
No, but for real, it's just like I hate when people did you go around the whole United States, the country, and you dated all these people in different areas, and now you can say all? Are you validated?
I've been telling y'all about. Now, Seneca just got on there.
Miss Mac is
here.
I've
been telling y'all.
Hey, Seneca.
I've been telling y'all, man, about this new app.
Man, that's why I'm late, Jacob.
Oh my God.
That's exactly why I'm late.
I was in a room, and it's some people that's in our chat right now. They're watching us right now from a room that I go to all the time. Now, there's another room that just opened up not too long ago. Well, I just found out about it. Dude that's over the room, bro, he does these chats. Now, the first one that I seen was white women ask black women the hard questions. This was a topic of the room, bro.
Whoa, okay.
Doc, when I went in that room, it was over 1,000 people. It was over 1,000 people in that room.
What's the hard questions, though?
He wouldn't let no men say anything. It was just black women,
questions,
white women. So
what are the hard questions?
They was asking questions like, okay, one of the questions that had me cracking up because the response of one of the sisters.
Okay.
It was a little white. It was a what was it? Black woman? No, I think he got the question from off Instagram because he does tell them, yo, if you're on my Instagram and you can't get on the stage, send me the message. I might read it out, whatever. So the question came across, do black women have an issue with white women wearing braids? So the black women on the stage, like, yeah, I ain't got no problem. And one of the females, like, you know what? I ain't got an issue with it because it looked like it's hard on y'all. Y'all can't take it because the braids be so tight.
How the whole black woman, white woman thing, we can do a whole.
Oh man! When I say that room, every room that he does is lit. Like he just did a room where he asks black men ask black women the hard questions. Now this just happened the other night. Mm-hmm. So all these questions were getting asked to these black women, and I every time I come up with a new question, they was asking. I'm like, you know,
I mean, and
honestly, it's a question.
I mean, honestly,
we get asked in the man cave.
Okay. What's the question?
So I asked the question, ladies, why y'all always gotta be right?
Because God made us that way. I don't understand.
See, Cal. Bruh, they was dancing around that question so hard, dog.
All I'm gonna say to that question is, that's what I'm gonna say to that question. You gotta choose your battles wisely.
I told him. I said, yo, don't jump me. It's not my question.
Choose your battles wisely. Because if you try to argue with a woman, not all women,
you ain't gonna win. They said to argue that
with a woman about her not being right about a situation, you will lose.
If you're watching us right now, you were in this room last night.
If you try to argue with a woman about her not being right about something, you will lose. It will be a long, drawn-out argument that don't need to be. What you have to do is not argue with the woman about her not being right. You have to explain and break it down and pretty much show the woman that she may not be right in this situation, and there can be a better way to handle this situation. So do not put the highlights on her not being right, because if you do that, you will not be heard. You have to break it down to the woman and show her that there may have been a better way to handle the situation. And in return, you are still showing her that she may not have been right in that situation, but it's not about what you say, it's how you say it. And you will have better.
I don't know.
Actually, one of the women actually said that.
I don't know.
Okay,
here we go.
Hold on. Queen. First of all, I really not a lot of people look at like astrology and different things like that. I'm a Pisces. I was born St. Patrick's Day.
Gotcha.
I am very calm because when I get mad, it takes a long time for me to come down. So I don't like getting mad. Yeah. So for me, when I feel like somebody is upset, if we get in an argument, the first thing I'm going to do is step back and I'm going to be like, well, what did I say to trigger that emotion from the other person?
Okay.
Or what did I do that made them feel that way?
Okay.
Before I even jump on the defense.
Okay.
And it may be because I work with kids all my life, but the first thing I'm going to do is be like, well, I might have my posture or my tone may have not been right for them to receive my message the way that I was giving it.
Okay.
So I don't want to be included in those women that's like, oh yeah, I'm just right. No, I'm not. And first I'm going to step back and see what I did wrong in the situation before I even approach you.
Okay. Queen, can you repeat that? Because I haven't heard too many women say that I'm not right. Can you repeat that you not right? I just want to hear that again.
I'm not right all the time because perception is everything.
Right.
And sometimes the way that you was brought up, the things that you have learned, the values that you have taken on can cause you to perceive stuff or things the way that it wasn't brought out. Like, my intentions wasn't meant to hurt you, but I can't say that it didn't hurt you.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact. I was just teasing you.
Oh, don't get me started.
Serious,
Don't get me started then.
You know, I had to throw a little jokey joke in the situation, you know.
Okay.
I can definitely agree with Queen 100%. But because I always gotta play devil's advocate.
Yes.
What I will say is that I am not one who acts. I am 100% a reactor. So I'm always in chill mode. So whatever energy you give me, that's just what I'm giving back to you. And I try to restrain myself for as long as I can. And I voice, hey, the aggravation is real. So leave me alone. You know, this conversation is not going anywhere. We both have different realities of what happened. So let's not keep talking about it because we have different realities. And if we can't come to an agreement upon it, let's just move forward. Let's just move past it because we're going to keep arguing back and forth. I was right. No, I was right. No, I was right. No, we're talking about two different situations though. Because I saw something different. You don't even know what I'm talking about. Or vice versa. Maybe I said something or I thought I said something, but I didn't actually say it. And in my head, I was talking so fast, I thought I said it, but maybe I actually didn't say it. So let's just move on past it. But usually, it's just, I think usually people who have chemical imbalances are ones that are not able to rationalize, like how she said she's able to take a step back and say, well, maybe it was my tone, maybe it was this, maybe it was that. There are some people who are not chemically capable of doing it, and you have to recognize that you are dealing with that type of personality. And
how easy is it for you to see that personality come out? Like, can you decipher it? Because
yes, you can. Those are the type of people that sometimes you may think they ass is bipolar.
Okay.
Like
they also have
they always emote. It's always like there are different people show up. It's always like they have like she said, they have a hard time being rational. You know, actually finding the solution. It's like always confrontation with them.
Absolutely.
That's the type of people. If it's always a confrontation and it's always an argument, no matter what it is. I mean, we could be talking about why we ain't got no grape jelly and we just got strawberry, and it turns into a damn confrontation. You arguing about right? You know, those type of people. That's how you identify it. It's like, yo, why are we arguing
about me? You know I love strawberry.
Yeah, and they turn this shit into like, I can go.
Hold on, don't y'all do that because I'm emotional. Okay, I'm a Pisces and I'm very emotional. Like, I cry when I'm mad. I cry when I'm sad. I cry when I'm frustrated. I cry with a sad movie. Don't get me wrong.
Okay.
Continue.
But I am able to step back.
Right.
And I am able to understand that my emotions is sometimes just my emotion.
Okay.
Like, sometimes the way you said something to me, it might have just been, like I said, your tone, because I have to, working with kids, I have to know that sometimes crossing my arms, because I work one-on-one with kids with disabilities, crossing my arms make them think about their parents being mad at them. Right. So I try to make sure I am always open. So I know that sometimes when you say, Queen, we need to talk, and you say it in that tone, it make me want to cry, but I know you ain't really mean it like that. You could have just wanted to ask where we was going to eat at. But it made me sad at the time.
Is that the scariest thing you can hear from a woman, Cal?
Oh, we need to talk?
Yeah.
Man, listen, when a woman says you need to talk, everything that we did for the last couple of months pop in our head. Fuck weeks or days. Everything we did for that, man, okay, hold on.
She said, wait a minute.
What did I do?
What did I do?
So, like a whole block of your life is like, what did I do?
Yeah, that's exactly what happens.
What have I done in life?
That's exactly what happens, Miss Matt. It's like we don't hear anything else after we need to talk. Right. You could have said, yo, we need to talk, I want to talk to you about the such and such. We don't hear anything at once. We need to talk. Our brain goes, what the hell did I do? Okay, hold on. Yesterday, I took out the trash yesterday. I told her I loved her.
I did watch that last I ain't leave that fork in the sink.
Nah, I ain't do that, but hold on. Did I get the oil change on the black car? Yeah, I did that. Okay, so
I fed the dog, right?
The dog was fed. Damn, hold on. Is her birthday coming up? No.
Is it our anniversary?
Anniversary? Right, like we start thinking about
which anniversary?
You start thinking about everything. Then we'll send you a text afterwards too. Even though you said we need to talk, we'll still send you a text later on in the day, like, yo, babe, what you want to talk about? Like,
let me tell. Okay, so one thing I want the men to know. Okay, one thing I want the men to know is that I am the queen at proving points. Okay, so when I want to prove a point, I'm going to allow you to do something that is exactly to the same thing that I was trying to prove. And once you do it, I'm going to say to you,
I told you
how does it feel?
How does it feel? I was just trying to tell you that.
I do that too, Queen. I ain't gonna lie. I do that same thing because I hate to get fussed at about something, or you got a problem with something and it turned into an issue. And then as you telling me what you got a problem with, and you telling me what makes you feel away, and it turns into a deep discussion or just something, as I'm listening to you, in my mind, I'm like, you do the same shit.
Do the same thing.
Like, you just do it your way. You just do it differently, but you do the same shit. So in a situation like that, in a situation like that, Queen, I do the same thing. I will be like, okay, all right, and I'll admit my wrong, because that's one thing about me. I never had no problem admitting my wrong.
Right.
I'll stand in my wrong. I could be dead wrong. I'll stand in it because I'm just that straightforward and that blunt. If I'm wrong, I'm going to admit it, but I'm going to tell you why I did it.
I'm going to tell you why I did it.
This is what it is.
Okay,
so
I'm going to tell you, I could just interject for one quick second, just to bounce off what we just spoke about. You guys spoke about being bipolar.
Yeah.
People who are narcissists will never take the approach that you just said that you would
they
take.
won't. You better preach
that out. Narcissists will make it. They will turn it all. They will find.
They will make you feel like you did something wrong.
They will find the smallest piece where they was
Seneca,
right.
You spoke on that. Oh my goodness.
That's a fact. That is a fact. That is a fact. That's why a narcissist. That's a big problem. I can't deal with somebody who's like that. I can't, because I got a short temper for a lot of things. And
let me tell you how narcissists apologize.
I'm
gonna tell you how narcissists apologize.
Let me go first.
Finna go there?
Yeah. I'm so sorry, but I only did it because what you did to me. Oh my God. And then they'll say, I'm sorry you're feeling that way. That's not an apology. I'm sorry that you taking it that way. What do you mean?
I'm sorry you taking it that way.
Wow.
But see, you know what? Then they'll be like, see, you know what? You always do this. You always do
But it ties into our subject. A narcissist is someone that takes advantage of what you let them do. They will do.
But see, a narcissist too, it's like it's very difficult dealing with a narcissist because they won't back down until they will not back down until you either submit or you just give up and be like, fuck it. They keep going to the point.
I tried it one day. I tried it though one day, Cal. I said, he was saying everything. I said, okay, you're right. Oh, so I'm right now. So now you want to agree. I said, you know what? What else am I supposed to do?
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's so difficult. It's so difficult dealing with them. That type of personality is difficult as hell. Which you gotta you gotta just ignore them. Like when and because a narcissist wants it to be all about them 24/7.
Yeah.
It don't matter what the situation is, they'll find a way to make it about them. It won't have nothing to do with them, but they'll find a way to make it about them. You have to straight ignore them. When they feel and they see that they're getting none of your attention, eventually they will stop, because what they want is your attention.
Mm-hmm.
So when you really not giving them no type of attention at all, I don't care if they continuing to get at you, they just mess. When you continue to straight ignore them, eventually they're gonna stop, because their biggest goal and final goal is to get your attention by any means necessary.
I feel like narcissists seek you out, and they are actors, and they will portray themselves however they need to portray themselves to get you. It's like a game to them, and they won't stop until you literally have nothing.
Yeah,
I mean, they will destroy everything.
They will try
your life. They will
try. Anything. They will definitely try. They will.
Can I have one moment to interrupt real quick?
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead.
And this is for you, Seneca, because I told you I was on my self-healing journey.
Oh yes, baby.
Okay, so I just want to let you know that I got my citrine. And then I'm gonna show you my candles.
Oh, that's so pretty.
Okay.
So I got my money candle that I'm gonna burn.
Oh my gosh, that is beautiful.
Ain't it?
Oh, and then is that real money?
I don't know, but I'm gonna burn it.
Can you send that to me? I mean,
and then I got my full moon candle.
Oh, that is so pretty too. Oh my gosh. Oh, you're gonna have so much fun.
Yeah, so I just had to show you that. Like, I'm so excited.
Thank you. No, that just actually reminds me that I need to go to the store and re-up on some stuff. Like that piece that you have. Oh, that's
so I'm so excited.
Let's go.
That's that left turn I'm talking about.
Okay, so back to the conversation. I just had to show Seneca.
Oh, no.
I was excited.
Let me stop. I'm just joking.
Self-healing is important. You know, I'm all about the money candles and the crystals and stuff. That's what's up. Yeah, most definitely, you know.
Hey, you have to do that when you're dealing with those types of personalities anyway.
Oh, you definitely do.
Definitely.
They'll make you catch a charge. You gotta regroup. You gotta regroup. Like I can't. I gotta. Like I said, I got a short temper, a low tolerance for certain things. I can't deal. And see me, I'm not the arguing type. I don't argue. And that really gets women upset more.
That upsets them.
That upsets them more.
That not only women, that gets men upset. Because when you start to arguing, I'm this type of person. Like, all right, yeah, you're right. All right, and I keep saying it, and that made it escalate even more.
Yeah,
like
I agree.
That must be the other side of the Pisces.
But I'm not arguing with no fool, so you can just.
I'm not entertaining nothing that you got going on.
That's a fact.
Not at all.
That's a fact. See, I'm like that too. And every woman I ever dealt with, it upsets the hell out of them. Like it really does. Like, cause I'm not gonna stand there and argue back and forth. You trying to say what you trying to say. I'm trying to say what I'm trying to say. No, none of us is hearing one another. Nothing's getting accomplished. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It makes no sense.
My mother always told me that people that are in the wrong tend to argue more than people that has nothing to prove to you. If I told you I didn't do this, I'm not going to argue with you about it.
No, I'm not.
I said what I said. I don't have to prove it to you.
That's right. That's right.
But when I did do something and you keep coming at me, then all of a sudden I'm going to be wanting to argue back at you like real quick. Like, why you keep coming? Because you did something.
That's right. That's right. The only time you're going to get me to argue and go back and forth is when I'm being accused of something I didn't do. I'm being like, when you trying to throw something on me, or you're so convinced that I did something wrong, or whatever. That's the only time you're gonna have me go back and forth, because I'm big on my name, my character. You know what I'm saying? My name, my character, the person that I am. So nobody is going to, diminish my character or put something on my name that's not me. Nobody. Definitely. That's the only.
And I wish they was here in the beginning, Cal, when we was talking, because when I was telling you about the whole situation with the marriage situation, it was like so I talked to him once, and it was like oh yeah, I did this, but what was you doing? And I was like, I wasn't doing nothing. I was trying to self-heal and get myself together.
There you go.
But they want to find a reason for you to be doing something. Yes. So it can make them feel better.
Yes, yes. That's right.
What was you saying, Senator?
I was just saying to what she said, like, to those types of personalities, your reason is not good enough for them.
Yeah. Well, right.
Self-healing, like they come on with something real, like that's some bullshit. No, that's some real shit. Leave me alone. No, definitely. I gotta get my whole everything together. But for some reason, some people don't understand. Like, when a guy approaches you, he wants to date you. No, thank you. I got to do some, recentering. I'll be back in the dating world, but no, thank you. Mm-hmm. Some people can't respect that.
Women do that too, though.
Do what?
Okay, I'll speak about it and I'm going to leave it alone.
Oh, no.
So, I was working at Walmart for the period of time I was out there. Somebody made a joke that I liked a certain person in another area or whatever.
Okay.
And I was like, no, that ain't true. Words started floating around the store. Oh, Jacob likes such and such. It gets to old girl. So she set me up. And I'm like, nah. I'm trying to let her down easy. Yeah, right. Nah, I'm good. She don't believe me. She's blowing up my inbox. She jumped on Facebook. She's in my inbox.
She convinced.
Blowing me up. I walk in Walmart. To this day, I ain't working. Go get some stuff. Leave Walmart. Get back to the crib. Put my stuff up. My messenger goes off. Yeah, who is this? Oh, I heard you was in Walmart. Why you ain't come to see me?
You got a stalker.
What?
Somebody planted that seed. Told her what it was. And what it was. She probably was interested in you already.
Well, yeah, I figured
that. You gave off that vibe that you. Cal, we got to talk because we got a whole bunch of conversations that we can have.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
What is that about? That sounds like some secret stuff. But anyway, what I was saying, Senator, hear me.
You heard that right here. You heard that little jab, right? He just did a little jab.
What I was saying was,
we got some topics.
Let me quit, man.
I gotta tell you. Listen, I gotta tell you the next topic. I'm gonna tell you off air. You gonna lose your mind. The next topic. This conversation and topic tonight is setting us up for next week. And next week's topic. Matter of fact, I'll say it at the end of the show. I told Jacob the topic last week, and I told him what we was doing, how this topic is setting up for next week. He damn near dropped the phone. So this topic right here is the alley-oop, and we about to set it up for the slam dunk.
Most deaf. Hey,
I'm ready for it.
I'll say this on air. Congrats on the new show, Cal.
Huh? Well, thank you, sir. Thank you.
You and your significant other, bruh.
Oh yeah, his and hers.
Oh, y'all killing his and hers, dog.
I appreciate that.
I said that like this. I was watching the show like this.
Okay.
Really? Oh, wait. My phone rang. Nope.
Hey, let me tell you something. That's regular talk for us, man. Like this.
I figured that because it flows so easily between y'all. Like y'all just, man. I was like,
it's regular talk, man. That's how we communicate. Like, wait till you hear the next topic. At the beginning of the month, February, because his and hers. It's a his and her series. We starting it off as a series. It will eventually elevate into its own podcast show as well.
I love it.
Just like the Man Cave. But we starting it as a series first, so it's going to be the beginning of each month. So the beginning of the first week in February will be the next episode of his and hers. And
I'm just so happy to be here again.
I wasn't with it at first though.
We in it.
We happy you here,
happy
Queen.
To be here again.
Cause Toe hit me up was like, yeah, y'all ain't doing the show tonight. Wow, what's up?
No, Kyle hit me up with a certain thing, and he hit me with that. He showed me where he put a whole clip of me talking. I was like, oh, hold on, that's me?
Well, you get features.
I want to come back on the show.
Yeah, that's what we do. That's what we do here, man. Like, let me tell you, I'm all about making it happen. And, I feel the energy, I feel the vibe, and, I'm like, look, we're going to make it happen. Shout out to my brother, Mr. Tone Def. Like, Tone knows a lot. And I had the honor of actually sitting behind the scenes with Tone for a while. He showed me a couple of things. So, I'm elevating from not just a host, but also to, producer. And producing things. So shout out to Tone, my brother, for sharing that knowledge and helping me go in my path. And I'm
gonna tell you, it took y'all for y'all to dig me out because I had a situation, and we ain't going into it on the show. But
okay,
Tone, love you. You know what it was. He knew what it was when it happened.
Yeah,
but Tone, I still love you regardless of what happened, but.
Yeah,
I'm glad for y'all bringing me back.
No. You to just say that.
Let me tell you, I'm gonna say this on air as well, and I commend you for even saying what you said.
Dude,
and that's big. Once again, I know I said this last show, saying about you, Queen, but just once again, you just showing me your growth.
That's showing me your growth.
I'm just glad I wasn't around when all that was going on.
Seneca, I was pissed. You can ask Gator. So. Cal, like Tone, I love you. I am so happy about all that's going on.
When we gotta talk, Seneca, we gonna talk.
But check it, look.
To this day, let's just say issues.
Well, but no.
My show.
Okay.
But I ain't gonna go into that on air.
But we're on Man Cave though. That's what we're doing right now.
Mm-hmm. It's the growth is real, and Queen, you got. I don't know the ins and outs of the last situation, but just what you said, once again, it shows your growth, and I commend you for that.
Thank you.
And I definitely, me and Gator had this whole thing, this whole conversation, and saying how we was going to put things together and everything. Me and Gator speak like almost every day about things like this. So when I came up with the topic for last week, I don't know, I thought of you. I said, yo, Gator. We already have Miss Seneca Mack, who's great. But this topic right here, yes, me and Seneca go back like car seats, man. Like that's what's this right there, for real.
I love that.
Go back like car seats, man. But so like I told Jacob, I said, yo, we need 2 women to pull off this next topic, like to really execute it. And Jacob was like, I got it. I was like, who? He said, yo, let's get Queen. I said, Jacob, you know what? That would be perfect.
I said, if I can get Queen, let me try.
So I told him, I said, Jacob, make it happen.
That's what I messaged you.
Make it happen. Mm-hmm. Make it happen. And it was wonderful. It was great.
Yeah.
It was great. The chemistry, the energy.
Yeah.
Last week's show was big. You know what I'm saying? It was great. And the audience liked you. And they liked everything that we've done so far. You know, shout out to our listeners.
The audience just happy that Queen is back somewhere.
Yo,
because I'm gonna tell you this. No, I ain't gonna say that on the air because they ain't gonna come after me.
I just want to say a few things. Seneca, I couldn't wait to meet you.
Oh, for real?
And I'm a little sad that your camera is off because I was feeling your whole vibe the last time we recorded. But I couldn't wait to meet you. And Cal, I had watched Caveman, the whole thing, Man Cave going on. But last weekend when y'all had me, it was like y'all let me get a lot off my chest that I had built in. And it reminded me of like sex battles and breakdown when we was doing it. Mm-hmm. Because I had so much to say and nobody wanted to really listen.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I bet. For those breakdown listeners, we coming. Mm-hmm. And we break.
I'm so happy for it.
That's another thing that me and Jacob been working on too. We've been working. So
we coming.
First thing, the breakdown will be back. The breakdown 2.0.
Yeah,
we'll be back because the breakdown it's going to be revised. It's going to be, we doing it. Of course, it's going to be Jacob. Of course, it's going to be Queen. And joining the breakdown family will be myself. And we gonna make it happen. We gonna make it happen. So we gonna be all over.
We gonna be everywhere.
And all over the network, the major platform that Tone and Fresh provides.
And of course, the original fam.
The original fam. Yeah, we in the building. Shout out to Faith. Shout out to
have Seneca over there too.
We gonna make it.
Yeah,
don't forget my babe. That's my babe over there.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So whatever visually you guys want to put on the channel, I got y'all back 1,000%. Yeah. It's up.
What's up?
I've seen it. It's on the Roku channel. So hey, I'm working diligently to build the TDR show on there, and whatever ideas y'all have, I cannot say it enough. Just like shoot it. Just let's work.
Well, whatever you need, Seneca, sis, we'll send it to you because the plan for the Man Cave Revive is in effect right now. This is the plan we had. We went from 4 guys laying down the foundation, 4 men, 4 kings with 4 different views. Now the revised version is 2 men and two kings and 2 queens.
And 2 queens.
Yes.
That's the revised version, and we're doing it in its effect. Now the new foundation for the breakdown, as we have planned, is the breakdown is gonna be like the boardroom. It's gonna be a round table. It's gonna be a round table.
Yes, a round table talk.
With the name like the breakdown, we're gonna break everything down like the boardroom. Like the board, like when you get to the boardroom breaks everything down for you. That's what that's the new foundation for the breakdown. So it's coming. It's definitely coming. Don't worry, y'all.
So for the breakdown, can y'all do a show on wholesaling for houses?
So we do some a little everything on breakdown. We didn't. Queen will tell you, we didn't have the whole show was politics.
Yeah, definitely.
We talk about everything on breakdown. So
there are 19-year-olds making like paper.
You seen that?
I'm so mad that I'm just now finding out about.
When I got on, you talking about the app?
No.
Oh, you didn't talk about that. App. I went in a room.
That's not what she's talking about.
I went in a room the other night, Seneca. and they were talking about buying houses that's been foreclosed and how much they're going for, and the renovation and how to fix it up. They breaking down everything on there.
Man, I'm telling you, it's
20-year-olds on there talking about, yo, this how you do it. Like, how you know?
Man, we can come up, y'all. Like, we can help educate others and like really build the Black dollar.
Yeah.
It's ways to do it.
Yeah.
As far as that app, man, that app made me get my website as a .com and drop off the Wix site. Yes, I am 37 years old and I still had the Wix site on my shit. But it's off. I am now a .com. Like, I am taking extra steps and not just the normal safe steps. So if y'all don't have the Clubhouse app, y'all need to get it, because
it is for those that ain't on it. It's coming for the Android users and the Galaxy. It's coming.
First of all, so you got an iPhone.
Yeah,
girl, I bought an iPhone just to get this app.
Well, I don't want an iPhone. My Android do what it need to do.
Wow.
Don't talk like you better than me.
Bro,
no. I'm going to tell you what's on that iPhone.
It's so serious, Doc.
Facebook is not on that iPhone. Instagram is not on that iPhone. I don't even have a SIM card in the iPhone. I just use it for Clubhouse specifically and for my website specifically. I don't need no distractions on that phone. I am like really trying to reprogram my mind.
Hey, that's understandable.
Well, I'm still Mr. Galaxy Android myself.
Me too.
It's coming though.
I still got my Android. I just had to get that Clubhouse app too.
I was in the room the other night with the creators, with some founders, some creators, some people who come up with the app.
Man, you talking about billionaires?
It's coming, Doc.
Billionaires.
They said tell your friends that have Androids and different. We're not leaving them out. This is not supposed to be specifically for iPhones. It was never created for that. It's just a testing, a beta that's going on right now. So
they testing it out. I ain't mad at it.
Doc, it's coming, bro. They're trying to make sure the glitches that they having right now is fixed and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
We're gonna share the jewels. We're gonna share the jewels. I'm sharing the jewels, man. I'm telling you. What they said that resonated me was, one, it's taking nothing out of you to follow somebody. Like, who are you saving your follows for? Like, just follow everybody who comes inside this room. Right. It's about networking. And then also share the information. What are you holding the information for? Right. Do you want credit for having the information, or are you really trying to help people? You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I done went in the rooms where you got DJ Khaled. You got these big name DJs sitting in there saying, yo, this is how we made it. For free.
For free.
Bro, for free. I done sat in rooms with artists, as far as gospel artists go. Fred Hammond, Kirk Franklin, certain artists. And they sit in there and say, yeah, dog. Eric Dawkins is over there from Dawkins and Dawkins. And that joker said, yeah, it just takes one hit.
That's it.
For years, I was writing music. It took one hit. Let me tell you what hit. For free. You got to pay for this. They just giving out this info. I'm sitting there like, whoa, man, where has this been? Because, they had those master classes. Right. You go pay X amount of money for it. These cats is over here giving, and I'm sure I went in
free because I signed up for one of them.
I went in the room the other night with Chris Rock. Who else was in there? There was a bunch of comedians in there, big name comedians, and they just in there kicking it, joking. There's 1,000 people sitting in this room. I'm in there soaking everything up. Hey, we need to do a Clubhouse need to pay us. We need to do a commercial.
I was about to say, okay, that's enough promotion right there.
They need to be a sponsor.
iPhone needs to pay us too, because I bought one of y'all little motherfuckers.
Yeah, we need to check. We need sponsorship. We need to check sponsorship, or you know what I'm saying, something, endorsement, you know, brand ambassador, like something. So yeah, shout out to them. You know, shout out to them. You know, we gotta get that.
Cal, I feel your energy, but that's because you ain't been in the room yet.
Oh yeah, I mean, I ain't been in that room.
I'm gonna put you in a room though, because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna call you. If you got 30 minutes to an hour free, I'm gonna put the Clubhouse app on, because I use my Android phone to talk on. So I'm gonna put the Clubhouse app on just for you to listen to it.
Wow. Okay. And
I'm telling you, because it's that powerful though, for real.
I mean, I heard. I ain't gonna lie. I did hear, or joke aside, I did hear, you know, a number of people talking about it and you know, promoting it and stuff, and they be putting up the screenshots and things like that of the conversation. So I know it definitely gotta be something big. And I mean, who knows? I might go get an iPhone to be a part of it as opposed to be a part of it right now, as opposed to being a part of it later. I might just go get one.
There is this guy named Gary. He's begging, like literally for 3 hours. He's on this app. He says, I support young boys of color who did not grow up with a father. If there's anybody that have any programs out there, I'm willing to help fund it.
Wow.
Don't give me the idea now. Pitch it.
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, dog. It's a lot, bro.
A lot.
And I've been posting on my pages a lot, but you know, it's something new. It's fresh.
It's beautiful,
man.
I mean, it definitely sounds like it's worth it. I mean, networking, you know, with powerful hitters in the game, you know, I mean, that can only lead to greatness. So it definitely sounds like something that, you know, I need to be a part of, and I definitely will. I definitely will be a part of that. You know, so we're gonna make that happen. We definitely gonna make that happen. But, you know, on a further note, I just want to say to the listeners, you know, to our fans, thank you. You know, we appreciate you.
Absolutely.
Without you, you know, we wouldn't be able to do this without you. So we do appreciate the listeners. We appreciate the fans. I mean, we're heading towards episode 100.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are definitely heading towards episode 100. You know, we on the road to this. So, you know, right now this is episode 84. So, you know, appreciate that, because, you know, no shade or nothing. There's a lot of, you know, podcasts out there that
didn't make it. Yeah.
Didn't make it. Yeah, didn't make it.
Night.
Yeah. So definitely a big accomplishment. You know, I just want to thanks Tone and Fresh for providing the platform, and thank the listeners and the fans. You know, we always strive to make each show better and to come up with very interesting topics and real life topics that, you know, people could relate to, because we know there's a million people out there that could relate to the things we're talking about. And if we could provide knowledge and help, you know, I know we joke around a lot and, you know, we poke fun and, you know, talk shit, you know, but of course we also are in this to try to help, provide knowledge, provide wisdom. And, you know, hopefully we can, you know, we are helping some people out there get through some life situations. And if you have any life situations or anything that you may be going through that you want us to talk about or want our opinions on, you know, don't hesitate to hit us up. You know, you can send an email to tdrmancavepodcast@gmail.com. You know, you'll see it going across the screen at the bottom, and, you know, we'll be glad to talk about it and chop it up. So, you know, we do appreciate that.
Most deaf.
Yeah, we do.
Sir.
So, you know, I mean, Seneca, you know, I know you came on a little late, and we was also chopping it up with Queen. She was talking and gave some examples about, you know, the topic tonight, which is, if you just tune it into the show, the topic tonight is he only does what you allow him to do.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so that's the topic for tonight. So do you have any wisdom or any life experiences that you can share with the listeners on an example of the show topic or some advice that you can give women going through this particular issue right now?
Mm-hmm. I definitely have experienced allowing someone to treat me the way that I did not want to be treated. And it took me leaving the situation, getting into a better situation for me to love saying no. And there's so much power in the word no, because if that doesn't make me feel good or make me feel God, then I'm good. Mm-hmm. And ladies, if you guys are going through a situation where you can be treated better, mm-hmm. It's just that simple. The question is not why is a person sabotaging themselves? It's why would a person want to sabotage themselves? So maybe, you need to spend more time with your friends, talk to some older people, some grandparents, some grandparents of friends. If you don't have any, get some therapy if you are able to, because sometimes it does take therapy. Mm-hmm. A lot of us grow up in a different type of household. It's not always loving, so you tend to feel as though things are normal when in all actuality it's not normal, and you don't realize it's normal sometimes until it's too late. So definitely get help. And if you have friends out there and you see that they're going through something, it is your business, because that is your friend.
That's right. Absolutely. That's right. Absolutely. I totally agree. Like, a lot of times you have a lot of people that will, turn the eye on a situation and be like, okay, well, that's none of my business. That's their business. But if it's someone you care about, it doesn't have to be blood family. It's someone you care about. It's nothing for you to give some wisdom. Let them be that ear, let be that ear that they can vent to, and provide some wisdom. Help them through the time. Sometimes, even when you may know what you need to do, mm-hmm. sometimes you need to hear it from other people to just check it off your list that, okay, I need to do this. It's just validation. Sometimes people need that. And there's nothing wrong with that, but don't just turn the blind eye when you know something is dead wrong. Speak on it, talk on it.
It literally took my friend coming over several times. Mm-hmm. And each time she came over, it was like, so, all right, so we're going to start packing up this room first or that room. And it just took, it planting that seed in my head.
Yes.
And every day living inside the house just became more and more planning towards packing.
Exactly.
Mm. So, plant seeds, people. Yes. Even if your friends don't listen, plant seeds, man.
Because trust me, even when you think they're not listening, that seed that you planting is growing. It's growing. You gotta tell. Not everybody reacts at the same. Reacts the same way or reacts as fast as the next person. But best believe the starting process is planting that seed and continuing to help and guide your friend or your loved one. And in due time, that situation will change. But like we said last show, it's the village.
Just make yourself available.
Yes.
Yeah.
My whole thing was, I ain't going to be in your business, but if you need me, I'm here.
There you go.
Absolutely.
And 9 times out of 10, when they're ready, they'll come to you instead of you having to go to them.
That is a
fact. Like, yo, was you serious about what you said? Heck yeah, I was serious.
That is a fact.
Can we talk? Let's talk.
That's very true. That's very true.
I've done it plenty of times and know it works. So, if you make yourself available and leave it alone, plant those seeds.
Right.
but don't force it. Like, don't, yeah. So, yeah. Because 9 times out of 10, they're already hearing that from everybody else.
That's right.
You ain't the only one saying it to them.
Nope, not at all.
At the same time, just let them know, yo, you need me, I'm here.
I'm here.
I got you.
So for me, okay, so this is a little sensitive for me because when you're dealing with people in domestic violence, it's real hard for them to just up and leave.
To open up. Yeah.
Right.
A lot of times men are very persistent and there's often places that you can't go. Right. And no matter how hard you try, they're very persistent and they will find a way to find you. So what I'm saying is you have to be very clever in your approach.
Right.
And there are a lot of people out there who it's almost like if you're going to help someone who's in that situation, my suggestion would be plan to get out of the state and like literally cut off all communication. And I know it is extremely hard to do.
Yeah.
But you need supportive people around you.
That's right.
And as far as delivery, yeah, you can talk real nice to her, but you got to be clever because sometimes, like in sales, I could tell a customer something costs $2,000. They gonna try to go back and forth with me on the price. If I go to the mail and that baritone tells him or her $2,000, for some reason they fine with the price. It's like, ain't that by the blimp? I just said the same thing, and but in sales, that's what it takes, a different voice. So sometimes for me, and I'm just gonna speak personally, I'm gonna put myself in this. Sometimes it took my friend to say, "Bitch, what is you doing? Bitch, come on now, get it together. Don't be your stupid bitch. Hello, wake up." You know.
Yeah. Sometimes you got to call a person out and really let them know, like, look, you're being dumb. All right.
Yeah.
I tried to be nice, and I tried to
know your personality.
Let you know, but sometimes you got to give tough love, and sometimes that's what it takes. You gotta be like, listen, you want to stay in this situation and have this motherfucker continue to fuck you up.
Yep.
You want to stay in this situation and continue to be miserable. I'm tired of every time I'm calling you, you're miserable. When you're a beautiful person and you could be living life like what happened to the person I knew 2 years ago, 3 years ago, before this certain person entered your life. You're no longer that person. Sometimes it takes for you to be that blunt and that serious about a serious situation for someone to get it.
Yep. Because otherwise, now, I've had a friend who was in that situation, and every time I was around that person, I try my best to be extremely cordial because I never wanted to be the friend that he wouldn't let her come around. So I had to be really, really nice, but definitely behind his back. Oh yeah, I was talking like, girl, you know what I'm saying? Like we got operation. What the hell going on?
Right.
But oh my gosh. All I know is I'm glad she's out of that situation. I'm glad I am out of that situation. And if there's any women out there who is going through that situation or you know someone going through that situation, try as many ways as you can to help them.
Don't give up.
And if you are a man out there and your friend is a woman beater, talk to him.
Hey, men get beat too.
No, but
let's talk about that a lot. But I hear what you're saying. Yeah, you're right about that.
If y'all had a friend, I mean, because these guys have friends. So
they do.
Wondering who are friends with you? Who would be friends with a guy who's violent towards women?
I'm gonna answer that question. You know what it is? A lot of men turn the cheek on that. A lot of men choose to mind their business, and not saying it's right because it isn't. Because if you're a true friend, you need to let that person know when they're wrong. You need to let that person know that you need to get help. Like that's not cool. You know. So I'm that friend that would tell you that. But there's a lot of friends or a lot of guys out there that feel like, look, he wilding, but dang, that ain't my business. They've been together forever. All she gonna do is come back to him. You know what I'm saying? That's another factor of it. It's like, okay, they've been together 5, 6, 10 years, and they've been going through this forever. And all she do is leave for a week or 2 or a month, and then she come back. Or when I try to step in, now I'm the bad guy, and now everybody turning on me, you know, because I'm getting in their business. So it's a lot of different factors to why certain friends and men choose to not say anything and stay silent. I'm not saying it's right, because it isn't, but it's a lot of different factors on why, you know, certain men choose to. And then you got those ones that choose not to say nothing because they the same way. They the same way. They beat and hit on their women and manipulate their women and stuff too. So it's like, how can I say something to him? Please, I would do the same thing. You know, so you got that breed as well.
I beat myself up so bad.
Mm-hmm.
And Queen spoke a little bit about what she went through.
Mm-hmm.
I beat myself up so bad, Doc, because I introduced her to that joke. Via my show.
Damn, bro.
I didn't even know the deal.
Right.
He was always there. He was always supporting. He was always cool. I didn't know he was in there looking.
Okay, I got you.
Looking. And as soon as they hooked up,
right,
he bounced. And I was like, what the heck? I ain't talked to that joke in a minute.
Right.
You know, you had your key circle, especially when you're doing stuff like that.
Exactly.
We always having conference calls. He's in the conference call. Every time we kick it, he there. Like,
right.
All of a sudden, no conference. He wasn't there.
Wow.
He wasn't there. I'm like, what the deal? And a few of us was like, man, yeah, bro. I think that's his doing. I'm like, and for years, nigga.
Right.
I kicked myself like a mug. Like, what the
Yeah.
I was happy for him when they got, because I didn't know.
Right.
Found out down the line, like, oh yeah, we together now. And I'm like, oh, that's what's up. Congrats. Right. You know, hey, shoot. I ain't mad at that. And things happen kind of quick. And that'll let you know something else too, ladies. If he going too fast, it's something going on.
Man.
He moved quick. When I say he moved quick, that joker moved quick. He scooped in, grabbed her, took her away from where she was surrounded, what she was used to.
Took her
took her somewhere where she didn't know nobody.
Took her from her comfort zone.
And when she hit me up, it was like, yo, I'm in Bama. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, like, what you doing out here?
What? Huh? When this happened? Bruh.
You know what? Yeah. I'm glad that situation.
Yeah, I'm so happy, bro. I was so happy.
It's definitely, it definitely hits different when, like you said, you know, you made the introduction, but
yeah, I was, and it wasn't to me saying, "Yo, Queen, this is dude, this is Queen." It wasn't that part of it.
Right.
My part of it was, to me, the breakdown was sex battles at the time. That was my part of it. Because unbeknownst to me, he was in there shopping. And later on, I come to find out from a few of the other ladies that was in there, oh, yeah, he tried.
So he
tried to holler at me, too. Yeah, he tried to holler at me. Like, all of y'all? Wow.
You just got to
went through the whole list.
Right. Well, fellas, like Seneca said, and like the example that Jacob gave, if you are that friend and you know someone going through something like that, be that friend. Don't be that silent ear when you know something is dead wrong and you're not saying anything. Be that friend. Open your mouth.
Just step
and
up.
Whichever way it go, step up. Whichever way it go. But at the end of the day, right is right, wrong is wrong.
And it might just take you popping up every once in a while.
Whatever it takes.
Just pop up. Come on. We know how we do. Cam, we do that anyway.
Oh, most definitely.
That can save a life. That can save somebody from going to jail on some real shit.
Listen,
the pop-up game, personal experience.
Let me tell you something. The pop-up game is real. Like,
the pop-up game?
Pop-up game is real. I done popped up. I done popped up a few times. I popped up in the middle of something. I had family members going through that. And I popped up in the middle of something to the point where, Jacob, check this out. I popped up in the middle of something. I'm downstairs with my cousin. We in the car. We hear shit going on upstairs. We text her like, yo, we outside. She like, what? I'm like, yo, we outside. We hear what's going on. What up? Come down. Let us in. This dude seen us from the window, called the cops. No, he called the cops. Because he knew what time it was. See, he knew, bro.
Let me tell you what me and my brother did. Because our pop-up game so cold. Mm-hmm. Now, my sister was going through this and we didn't know it.
Right.
Nobody was telling us what was happening. Mm-hmm. I found out because at Christmas time, my niece and nephew was in the front. They was little kids then.
Okay.
Around the Christmas tree. Uh-huh. And my nephew goes, let me show you what my dad do to my mom. Mm-hmm. Oh. My niece standing there, he goes, ta-da. She on the ground, and they both laughing. Like they thought it was hilarious. I'm like, boy, don't you be doing that to your sister. I grabbed him. I almost choked that joke up. Like, are you serious? My sister was so embarrassed that she's sitting there just looking crazy. And I'm wondering, because my mom's talking about why my sister's baby dad don't never be around when me and my brother come to town. And we come to find out, my sister was warning that joker.
What?
Hey, don't come around. Because my mom would be like, man, he was just here last week. He was at the house. He be here every day. But when y'all come to town, he ain't never here.
Wow.
I know. So me and my brother got off work one day. I got off work. I hit that joker up. I said, hey, dog, you want to take a ride? He was like, where we going? I want to go home for a couple of days. Oh, bet. Let me hit mom. No, don't do that.
Nah,
don't tell nobody we coming. Yeah, we just go pop up. Mm-hmm. He said, let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Me and my brother rolled down here and caught him slipping.
Mm-hmm.
He was right there. He was that close, Doc, and walked up on that joker. Oh, what's up? How y'all doing? He turned into a little punk.
I'm bet.
Like, oh, so that's what's been going on.
I bet.
Man, it ain't even like that, man. You know, we cool, this and that, and this. That's why, and ladies, listen to your boy. This cycle, it keeps going because your kids are watching you when you don't think they paying attention.
Preach on.
My niece is going through this right now. And she don't know what to do. Mm-hmm. I just rode with my mom 40 plus minutes out of the city because I was scared they was going to do something to her. There's 3 of them cats trying to jump on my nephew because my nephew trying to stick up for his sister that's pregnant. But this nigga want to jump on her. Bruh. And I told Mons earlier, I'm like, oh no, you're not finna go by yourself.
Exactly.
I don't trust these cats. And when I saw where we went in the pitch dark, down a dark hill with no lights nowhere to a trailer with no lights on the inside, and this joker got to go around the back to get inside of this mug. Come on, Dad. And I told Mama, I said, you want to come down here by yourself? Oh, I ain't going to come by myself. No, man.
Man, listen.
These 3, she talking about they wouldn't have did that to me. Man, you crazy.
You just don't know.
Them jokers just tried to choke my nephew out.
You just don't know. You know, like we ain't got
3 of them, and they all grown.
Yeah, ain't nobody got the time to take the chance. Like you just don't know.
What?
You just don't know.
Right.
My kid's father, he had, well, Lord bless all of our souls. He had got out of jail and was like, yeah, I know where you live. I was like, no, you don't, because I had moved from the other house. And he was like, describe my whole house.
Wow.
And describe my boyfriend.
Wow.
I got a U-Haul truck the next day, packed up all my stuff and moved down to Georgia, and I have not been back. I do not have time for any of that.
That's right.
I'm a fucking sunflower, okay?
No, I feel you.
You gotta have the gumption and unks to do that.
And see, my thing is,
a lot of women that just won't do it, bro, regardless of what these cats do to them. Like,
you had a lot of.
I'm sitting here thinking about what my sister went through. It was like, there's no way. See, regardless of her getting choked out, getting stumped, getting whatever everything else.
See, this is my thing. I got a rule. I'm gonna get in. If I find out, I'm gonna get involved. If there's a female in my family, because I'm very overprotective of the women in my family. Bottom line, it's just that simple. I've always been that way, and I always will be that way. And now I have 2 daughters, so it just continues. I'm very protective of the women in my family. So I have a rule. If you're going through that with a dude, you know, and you're going through that with your man, everything like that, I'll get involved. The first time, I will get involved. But if you go back to him after I got involved, then I'm going to fall back. But when I do get involved, the situation is going to be so real that this dude is going to understand. Even if you go back to him, he's going to understand that your family member Cal don't play. So if he going to do that craziness and do that, he's damn sure not going to do that shit around me, because I'm not going to play with him. I'm not going to play with him. I'm not there to play games. I'm there to lay hands and feet on you. I'm going to treat you bad. I'm going to rag you, whatever the case may be. So if she chooses to go back to him, I'm going to fall back. But that very first time, I'm going to get involved. And I'm going to make such an impression that you will know not to play this around me, or to be that damn good for me to never find out about this shit again. I'm not playing with that. And that shit is real. That shit is real. And like
he knew I wasn't playing after that.
I'm not playing with
that. That joker tried to threaten me. He tried to threaten me with his status. He was in a little gang. I said, bruh, oh, really? That's who you run with? When I heard him say it, I was like, for real? Right. You don't know me, do you?
Right.
And I said my street name to him, and the fear went into that joker.
I bet.
And I was like, oh, you heard of me.
Oh, you heard that name.
I don't do that no more. But I just wanted to let you know who I am. No problems.
I bet. Sometimes it takes
none. I said, oh, you, and you know, old G's.
Yeah,
we don't like picking up our old stuff too much, but when we have to, I just threw it out there at him just to see if he I wanted to see if he was who he said he was.
Right.
When I saw that, I said, "Oh, he real." Okay, I got something over that joker now. Because as soon as he made that face, like, I was like, I got you.
Yeah. Sometimes it takes that, man. Like they just don't get it, man.
Bruh. I don't know.
But you know, I just want to say, like, for those, like, for the women that's out there that's going through these things, like we said at the beginning of the show, a man is only going to do what you allow him to do.
Right.
My sisters, my queens out there, stand strong. Stand
how much power you get.
Don't not let nobody try to downgrade who you are as a queen and try to knock down your value. You are very important. So stand firm, lay some boundaries down, you know, have some standards, and don't let no man walk over you like you some doormat. Don't do it. You deserve better, and you will get better. But first, you have to acknowledge that you deserve better, and don't allow him to just do what he wants to do. If he's not there in your life to help you build a strong foundation and a strong front, get rid of him. It's just that simple. And this is coming from the man cave.
I agree 100%.
So before we bring this show to a closing, because we definitely, had a great show tonight. And, shout out to Queen. I know she had to go take care of some business. But shout out to Queen and, everybody, you will be seeing more of Queen on the Man Cave. As I said, last show, we discussed some business and everything seemed to have, gone well. Very good discussion. So you will be seeing more of Queen on the Man Cave. She will actually be joining us as our newest co-host on the Man Cave. So now we have 2 queens in the cave, along with the 2 kings, myself and DJ Favor. So, shout out to Queen. We appreciate you, and hope all is well. Do anybody have anything they want to say before we, end the show tonight?
Just to check out the Urban Music Report channel, Seneca TV. You can catch episodes of the Man Cave on the Urban Music Report channel, and follow me on all social media, Seneca TV. And I love y'all, and thank y'all for listening to Tone Deaf Radio. Sorry that there's no video, guys, because I was, deep off in that Clubhouse app. So,
that's why.
Yeah, I have an afro, and I don't have on a bra again. So,
so on that note, good night, everyone, and we'll talk to you later.
Oh my
DJ,
God.
No, I'm just playing. Hey, make sure you go on Twitter at DJ Favor ATL. I still want to go by Gator now because you said that early.
That's exactly why I call you Mr. AKA. You got so many names.
Hey, I'm coming back, y'all. They keep telling me they full, but I'm coming back. My like page on Facebook is DJ Favor. Instagram DJ_Favor 75. I don't know. Anyway, I put it on. I ain't been on Instagram. I ain't been on Facebook but like 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Because like Seneca said, we've been over here in this app.
It's all good.
He'd be mad at us because we ain't even been online. Like, my bad, yo.
It's all good. Just know DJ Favor is on every social media. You can look him up. You can find him. And shout out, look out for the Praise Break. It's coming. The mixtape, the Praise Break, the mixtape is coming soon too. So, look out for that. That's coming real soon. There's some big features on there. And, like our First Lady said, Miss Seneca, look out for Seneca TV on all major platforms. And she got footage from all the shows on TDR Network, as well as a lot of exclusive interviews that she has up there. She's out there doing a thing. So I just want to say thank everybody for tuning into the Man Cave tonight. It's been a great episode. It's always a great episode. We appreciate y'all. And we will definitely see y'all next week with some more hot topics. Everybody have a good night. Peace.
Have a good night, y'all. Bye.